Might take some getting used to.
All right, here we are. Squat day. Testing out the shoes. Very good so far. They just feel a little bit weird, a little different because that little bit of heel elevation. So something I think I'll have to get used to, but I really wanted to test out whether or not my back is going to get, tweaked at all or aggravated. And the only way to really do that is go up to right around the weight where sometimes things get a little tight, which is usually 4 plates. So did that for a single, felt good. Honestly, you got to record yourself and stuff like that because it felt pretty slow. And then I watched the video and I was like, oh, it was good depth. It was solid. Like it was a decent pace on the way up. If I didn't record myself, I would probably be a little bit discouraged right now because I can definitely move more weight for reps with flat feet. But if I'm moving more weight and I keep re-aggravating my lower back, it's in the long run, I'd be sacrificing long-term gains for a short, up and then a drop off. So I'm not trying to do that. Hopefully the squat shoes will cure any tightness in the back. Never occurs with front squats, only with back squats, never with deadlifts. So I hear a lot of people say that though, something about the hips dropping at the bottom. So happy with that. It'll take a little getting used to, I'm sure. The feet definitely feel more planted in the squat shoes though, so I'm pretty happy with them. I'm going to drop down to 365 now and try and get a good set of 6 plus to see how it feels. It might feel a lot better with lighter weight. Not really sure. Legs feel good though, back feels good. Of course, tomorrow will be the real test. But that's enough of that. We're going to recover for another 2 minutes and then we'll go for it. All right, so feels decent, just a little bit, definitely a little more on the knees. I think it's just going to be a learning process. Today is not the greatest judge of how the squats are going to feel too, because, well, a couple different reasons, but I haven't done the back squats in a little while. And anytime you take time off a big movement, even if it's for rest and recovery or whatever, it's always going to feel tougher when you go back to it. So I think I definitely believe that I could have pushed for more reps on that, but I don't want to because I'm returning to a vacation tomorrow. So I do not want to test the limits of the lower back today and then, have back tightness going on for vacation. So there's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. So we're going to do some of those calf raises and then some single leg squats and probably call it there. Sorry, it's not the typical go for gold, go for broke, whatever the people say nowadays. But I'm happy with the, this would be like 409 or 410 pounds, the single. And yeah, it'll just be a little bit of a learning process. Like how do people feel about squat shoes? I mean, because I can still return these at this point. Do most people use them? I wish I should just do a poll on my on the page and see. But comment below. I'm definitely interested to hear what people have to say about that and if people like squat shoes or not. It feels like the range of motion is easier, but for sure feels a little bit tougher. Oh, and I almost forgot. We got to check the body weight. It is later in the day, and we got the shoes and the pants going. So, all right. Decently quick today. Probably gonna go 2 sets on the calves. Squat shoes aren't meant for calf raises, that's for sure. And then we'll do just 1 set on the single legs because it's already pretty late. So, just about time for dinner. Again, those are some other factors that can affect the squats, but yeah, in general, just different, and time will tell if different is better. I suppose more quad focused back squat is a good thing because that's going to accomplish the goal of taking the pressure off the lower back. But if it sacrifices that much in strength, not sure. It's just hard to tell when, say, rest isn't as good and you haven't done a movement in a while Can you put all the blame on, oh, it's because I added in the squat shoes? Not really. Too many other factors. So the only way to know is to try something for a couple of weeks, just with any programming change. You know, if you change to a new exercise and after a week, like, I didn't like it. It's like, unless you hurt yourself, I mean, how do you really know? Maybe it would have been a good exercise. All right. These, I'm assuming, will be a little easier with the squat shoes, just because of the heel elevation. So we'll go one set here, see what we can get. Yeah, definitely a little easier. Stretching the hip. Well, if nothing else, my front squat got a lot stronger in my time off back squats. I think that was 10. Balance. Come on. See that back rounding at the bottom? That's what happens on the back squat. That's what I'm trying to avoid. I think that was 6. For knee health, right? All right. Give it a couple seconds. I also wouldn't mind doing a front squat only phase and just get into 4 plates, like whatever it takes. But like I said, every time I take time off back squats, maybe it feels great on the back, but mentally when I go back to them, you know, and now you're reduced to doing less weight for less reps kind of deal. I was watching a Bromley video today, and he was talking about finding your approach to progression, and same thing as I said before, you know, having those little PRs and all that is really great, and all those add up over time. But if you're hitting a PR and then backtracking, you know, and there's a long time in between PRs, I don't know. There's difference of opinions. I mean, the basic focus of progression is PRs. I think what he was trying to say is, if you're like you have to progress. If you're not able to progress, then you're not getting better. And progression could be like today. Okay, I did 365 for, you know, maybe if I did it for a set of 8 and 6, that would be a volume progression PR from what I've ever done with 365. So that would be good, even though it wouldn't be in one set. So there's different ways to progress. But I think the big thing is you have to be moving forward. That tying into what I was saying about the back squats. I hope I did the other side. Can't remember now. You can't expect to take time off the movement and have it get better in most cases. Like I took time off front squats to build the back squat. Front squat suffered. Started building the front squat back up. Took some time off the back squats. Now the back squats suffer a little bit. It's a balancing act, you know. So yeah, that's it for today. Again, apologies for not going for gold, but safety first as always. We'll definitely try the squat shoes for a couple weeks because I don't want to write them off just because they felt weird the first time. They're definitely the right size. Like the size is fine. My feet aren't moving around or anything. I think it's just going to take a little getting used to. which probably means I need to put in some good work at like 315. Sad, I know, but that will probably allow me to like lock in the form and then go up. As far as the test for whether or not 405 will aggravate the lower back, we're doing great right now. We'll find out tomorrow. All right, appreciate the support as always. Peace.